Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. We have started getting a few little companion quests. We just got the Bull's Chargers quest. No, sorry, we spoke with the Bull's Chargers, and now we've got Demands of the Coon, a company bull and his chargers, so that we get a lovely little dreadnought. I mean, that's going to be fun. Memories of the Grey, unfinished business. I still need to help my boo kill some people. Send scouts to the amulet locations. Of course, we forgot to help Cole out. So first of all, I can't remember who we actually spoke to because we had a hell of a run last episode. We have a mission. 3 eyes. Hey.
You're a quick study. Impressive.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davri, at your service.
Okay, Varric, either you are way better at artificating than me. Is that the crossbow is named after her, or did you finally get Bianca to come to life? Bianca, like the crossbow.
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I don't believe that. Didn't meet another Bianca when we were in Orzammar, in Origins. So, you're a friend of Varric's.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
It's a good point, but you are just as vague with your answers as he is. You two look nervous.
Why do you both look like cats that got into the cream?
She's taken a huge risk coming here herself. Maybe for both of us.
You're such a worrier. There's a giant hole in the sky. I think the Merchants Guild has bigger things to think about.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartrand's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Right. Is that their only way into it?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Okay, fair enough. Who leaked the location?
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
Hawk.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Just realised as well, it's called Bartrand's Folly. So it literally, they named that Tig after Bartrand the dwarf that fucked up. And Bianca knows where it is.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
And to be fair, at the end of the day, if you did it straight after to sell the artifacts, well, you didn't know that it was bad. You didn't know that the red lyrium was evil. Wasn't the Tig in Kirkwall?
You can get there from Orlais. It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such, some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Yeah, we need to shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Yep, no worries. We will be bringing Blackwall for that.
So, you've been hanging out with Three Eyes?
Yes.
He does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
We've had this conversation. He called her a vanity piece, even though he's right there.
He told me that Bianca is a vanity piece.
That's the envy talking. Bianca is a masterpiece. Three Eyes isn't enough of a craftsman to build anything like her.
Awkward. Let's talk about that lead.
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you trust the information?
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, let's go. Well, shit. Enter Valama.
What can you tell me about this
No.
Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what...
Go away.
Another time, Varric.
I want to see if there's an ambient dialogue or something. No! I want to see if I can kill my Inquisitor. Right. So now I'm hoping if I go past Three Eyes and Varric, they might be talking. Hello? No? Oh, come on! Right. It's looking more and more like a church every day. Oh yeah, I need to go to the party. Do Paraquet party. Right. I think I also started the amulet for Cole. I think. The war table things, I forget what I've done, and then I just go to them and like, oh yeah, I remember that. Right. Judgment, the good works of Sir Ruth. Sir Ruth was cited in a number of communities at the borders of our influence and apparently inspired a number of recruits to our cause. She then disappeared north, near suspected Venatori holdouts. We have not had confirmation of her survival. Oh. I didn't want her to kill herself. Obtain the amulet for Cole. Nightingale. It's been some time since I crossed paths with your agents. It was only natural both they and I chose the night of Duke M's ball to pay a visit to his private collection. I confess matters nearly became unpleasant. I am grateful your agents still remember the appropriate phrases we in the delicate arts use. While I prefer to avoid political entanglement, I wish nothing but good fortune to the Inquisition in restoring order in these troubled times. The article in question was among the lesser of the items in which I was interested, and your agents were most welcome to it. I am pleased that this matter ended with harm to none save Duke M's pet wyvern at his collection of rare Antivan water clocks. Until we meet again, R. I like that. It's just like awkwardly both stealing from the same guy at the same time. And it's like,
What happened in
you just want
Adamant
that.
is a shame.
Like, yeah, that's long
I'm
enough.
still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Okay. Diverting memorial for Haven. Interland resources. Speak with Minister Belize at a party. I have the time and place at the Marquis's party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Belize privately about ratifying the Du Paraquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of the entire endeavor in her hands. Yep. Let's kill her. Destroy Adamant Fortress. Per my earlier recommendation, I fucking love Krem. I'd like permission to send some of the charges to Adamant Fortress. The Inquisition already destroyed most of it. My troops can tear down enough of the rest that it doesn't turn into a stronghold for demons or Venatori or whatever else is out there causing trouble. Makes sense. Makes absolute sense. Many Orlesian nobles would love the reputation of having aided. It took all our forces to break Adamant. I'd happily spare some men to ensure the safety of the charges. I think the nobles makes more
Inquisitor.
sense politically. Getting the soldiers that survived Adamant to go back there, maybe not the nicest thing to do. Just trying to pick ones that sound interesting. Observing. Right, well, I did see one. Let's contact the hero of Ferelden. Sister Leliana. None of our agents have seen the hero of Ferelden, but our normal work led us to scattered references of him passing through the area. It will take a serious commitment of resources, but we could attempt to contact him. At your command, I will attempt to make contact. Yeah.
Let's see what we have.
18 hours. My god. I don't know what the longest one of these are. Okay. Well, I think... Let's pop over here. I suppose we probably should protect this dude from Darkspawn, but... Improving morale? Oh, no, I'm not... No, it's a shithole. I understand it's a shithole. I'm not going to get you a load of stuff to improve your morale. Maybe later. Let's protect this guy from Darkspawn. Oh, it's only 11 minutes. That's fine. The Grey Wardens are the best in the world against Darkspawn. This is their chance to shine. Yeah, 100%. We just basically, wherever there's Darkspawn, we'll just use the Grey Wardens as shock troopers. Okay. Give Cole the amulets. That's... No, I don't know where I'm going. Currently got you guys destroying the place. Ah. Cool.
What you need. It's good to spend time with you.
Oh, thank you. Here's an amulet.
I found the amulet that Solus told us about. Would you like to try it on?
Yes, but not here. I like it here. We need someplace that can go away if it becomes sharp.
Okay.
What do I do with it?
You found one of the amulets. Excellent. May I?
Hang on. Not here. I like it here. Let's go someplace that
It is
doesn't
simple
matter
enough.
if it blows up.
You put it on, I charge it with magic, and you should be protected.
So let's go to Solus's home. Alright, if Cole is sure.
Are you ready, Cole?
They can't make me a monster. Ah!
What was that? Oh, what are you doing to the kid?
Stopping blood mages from binding me like the demons at Adamant. But it didn't work.
Something is interfering with the enchantment.
Something like Cole not being a demon?
Maybe Varric's right. Maybe he's like a hybrid.
Solus, is it possible that the amulet doesn't work on Cole because he's too human?
Regardless of Cole's special circumstances, he remains a spirit.
Yes, a spirit who is strangely like a person.
I don't matter. Just lock away the parts of me that someone else could knot together to make me follow.
Focus on the amulet. Tell me what you feel.
Warm, soft blanket covering, but it catches tears. I'm the wrong shape. There's something. There. That way.
Let's go investigate.
We'll find whatever is preventing the amulet from working, and we'll make it right.
All right, kid. Get Cullen and work with him on the map to figure out where you're sensing something wrong.
Game just crashed. Right. Well, let's boot that up, see how quickly we can get that back up working. Cole, you're such a weird entity, you are glitching my games. Does the game want to come back? Okay. So, I mean, I could cut this out of the video. I could do. But that takes time. And my time is precious. So, let's just keep talking. I do quite like the... I do quite like Cole. How he's sort of this spirit, but something is binding him already. Isn't that how he's a person? Because he's not a spirit, like, as far as I'm aware, he's not a spirit floating around. Because those are like a silvery, ethereal thing. But he's also not, he's not been twisted into a demon. I don't know, so maybe he is a little bit too human. Maybe he's the first of his kind. Maybe he's what we need to do. Hang on, do I still need to... Do I still need to give Cole the amulet? Okay, let's do this again. I did the exact same thing again. Ah, muscle memory. Right. We'll get this. We'll get this. It's not, he doesn't seem to be...
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant.
Because he can look into people's minds. He can sense what they're thinking.
Home and call, when met the monsters smile. A man, his kin, through blood and sin.
Hi.
A bastard.
It's good to spend time with you.
Have an
I
amulet.
found the amulet that Solus...
Yep. Let's go see Solus
What
in
do
case
I
it
do
blows
with
up.
it?
You found... It is simple enough. You put it on.
What was
Stopping.
Something...
something like Cole not being a demon?
What's interesting here is that I thought maybe Varric's right. Do you think it's possible that he's a little bit too human? And Solus disliked it. I thought he kind of liked the questioning of things, the learning of things. But maybe Varric's right.
Solus.
Regardless...
Yes.
There.
We'll
That
investigate.
way.
We'll...
All right.
Will you come?
Sure. All right, I get it.
Oh,
You
shit.
like spirits. But he came into this world to be a person. Let him be one.
He is a spirit. Oh, I don't really want to make... That seems a bit too blunt. I'm going to go with Varric. I want Cole to basically choose what he would like to be.
If I see a way to protect Cole without taking away whatever he is, I'll use it. But Cole clearly needs our help.
I'm not saying we do nothing. But that ritual of theirs only works on demons, right?
This is not some fanciful story, child of the stone. We cannot change our nature by wishing.
You don't think?
However we deal with the problem, our next step is to track down whatever is interfering with the enchantment.
I thought my game crashed again then. Loading screen. It's fine. Oh, we're going out now. Okay, fair enough. Qunari Tamasrans. Yes, the teacher and also mother and also prostitute. I won't claim to agree with everything the Qun does, and that is definitely one of the weirder bits. Oh, we're in Redcliffe.
Yeah, this should get me through the month. Give me a moment. Greetings. Can I help you?
You. You killed me.
What? I don't even know you.
You forgot. You locked me in the dungeon in the spire, and you forgot, and I died in the dark.
The spire?
Cole, stop.
Run, bitch.
Just take it easy, kid.
He killed me. He killed me. That's why it doesn't work. He killed me, and I have to kill him back.
Okay, I don't understand.
If he killed you, wouldn't you be dead?
Cole, this man cannot have killed you. You are a spirit. You have not even possessed a body.
A broken body, bloody, banged on the stone cell, guts gripping in the dark, dank. A captured apostate. They threw him into the dungeon in the spire at Valroyo. They forgot about him. He starved to death. I came through to help. And I couldn't. So I became him.
Hope.
Cole.
Spirit of hope was brought to him.
If Cole was an apostate, that'd make the guy we just saw a Templar. Must have been buying lyrium.
Let me kill him. I need to.
Okay. Team huddle. Solus, what do you think?
Solus?
We cannot let Cole kill the man.
Why?
I don't think anyone was going to suggest that, Chuckles.
Cole is a spirit.
Whoops.
The death of the real Cole wounded him, perverted him from his purpose. To regain that part of himself, he must forgive.
Come on. You don't just forgive someone killing you.
You don't. A spirit can.
So I'm going to go all in on the fact that maybe, he's a spirit of hope. He was brought through, and that kid was dying of starvation. He had a little bit of hope, and it dragged the spirit through in its form. So it was not perverted into a demon, it was a spirit of hope, and that hope never came to be. And Cole, well, the spirit of hope, watched Cole die, and it perverted hope into whatever the hell Cole is. So he's technically a demon? Varric, what do you think?
Varric?
The kid's angry. He needs to work through it.
A spirit does not work through emotions, it embodies them.
But he isn't a spirit, is he? He made himself human, and humans change. They get hurt, and they heal. He needs to work it out like a person.
You would alter the essence of what he is.
He did that to himself when he left the Fade. I'm just helping him survive it.
Okay, I do not understand.
Before I decide anything, I need a clearer picture of what happened.
It seems the real Cole was an apostate, captured and taken to the Circle by Templars.
Who aren't known for their gentle nature.
As the young man starved to death in a dungeon, his pain caught the attention of a spirit, likely one of compassion.
Compassion?
An uncommon spirit, certainly, and all too fragile when its efforts to help prove to be in vain.
Oh, okay. Cole needs to grow. Cole will become more human. The amulet may not be necessary. Cole will become more like a spirit. The amulet should function properly. Can't we talk to Cole? Like, what does he want? I feel like we should be able to ask him this. He has the spirit, like, abilities. But I think he likes being a human, doesn't he? He likes walking around. He likes being this Cole. Being a spirit of compassion. Maybe he'll find joy in being Cole around the world and living his life. More like a spirit means... Oh, so Justice. He was a spirit. And he was freaking mental by the end of it, because when you're a spirit of something, you embody that emotion, and it's so one-sided, it's very black and white. We don't really want that. We need him to be more flexible. Cole will become more human.
Cole will never grow into a real person until he comes to terms with what happened.
Greatly approves.
Leave it to me.
Greatly approves.
All right, kid. You want revenge? Come with me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry isn't going to help him now, is it, kid?
No.
Then pull the trigger and put him down like a mad dog.
I'd love if he just immediately bang.
Do it.
It's got a fucking scope.
Ah! How you doing, kid? Feel any better?
No.
You can't make it all just go away. I learned that the hard way.
Forget.
No. He needs to remember. You too. We're done here.
Oh, he put like a fake bolt, a fake bolt in it, or no bolt. Scared the living crap out of him. And he will remember. So Cole's a little bit more human? I can't help but think maybe we just damaged him. Like...
For all we know, the amulet will now never function. Cole remains vulnerable to binding.
No, he isn't. The amulet didn't work because he's too human, right? Maybe now the kid's also too human for that binding magic to work on him.
I hope you're right.
It still hurts. When do I stop hurting?
We'll help you out, buddy.
Being with your friends can make you feel better.
Come on, kid. Let's go for a walk. It'll clear your head.
The left hand misses a friend with 2 different names. She's hurting, sad, alone, but everyone can see me now. They remember. How do I put honey in Leliana's wine without her noticing?
I can help with that.
It is good that he is not entirely changed, however human he becomes.
I was about to say Liliana misses a friend with 2 names. That would be Justinia and whatever her actual name is, because Justinia is a title, isn't it? Right. Solus? What the fuck is Solus? Am I going crazy? Where the hell's Solus? Oh, there he is.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
They obsess over Darkspawn, man. It's not the worst idea in the world.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Like a fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except that if you hadn't stopped them, we'd all have fallen. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
Fair enough. I didn't actually mean to side with you in
Good
that.
afternoon.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I must really be pissing him off, because, like, every single time I talk to him, it's either massively approves or massively disapproves. Let's go talk to Colt, see if... Just saying, mate, you are standing right outside the pub. It's a bit awkward. Let's go talk to Colt and see if he's
Heard what they did out there. They're adamant. They
a
did.
bit more human.
I don't see why
Hello.
Petals fall open as lips shape words that rhyme. Candlelight softens the edges.
Do you want to go somewhere?
How'd you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Come on. What are we doing? What is fun? We going to Val Royeaux? Like, this is a long trip. Like, have we really got this much downtime in the Inquisition?
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guest?
I don't eat.
He's on a diet.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Thank you.
He saw me. They all see me.
Yeah. It's a good step.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
Ah.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? That should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Is this painful for you?
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You made yourself laugh.
You're laughing at yourself.
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
I mean, it is. I can't help but think I'm just talking to a giant hat at this point. No, it is. It is wonderful. You have learned. You've grown.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Oh, I hope I made the right choice. But that's the point. Now he can see it from the other side. It's not a perfect side, but it is more of a life, maybe. You don't have to embody just one emotion. You can embody all the emotion in a chaotic maelstrom of being human. It's... we've arguably ruined him, but it's for the better. Right. Anything else?
The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness and wonders why the flower blooms.
You're more human now.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
You still read minds, right?
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
Oh, that's very cool. What about your body?
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's. Except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why not?
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
Oh, just I feel really bad for Cole. How are spirits different?
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Why can't you make people forget?
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Is it harder to help people?
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
Exactly.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Realistically, the only difference is that you now are remembered when you help someone.
Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Her tongue tells tales of rebellion, but she was so fast and quick with her bow. No one quite knew where she came from. Sarah was never quite the quietest girl. Her attacks are loud and they're joyful, but she knew the ways of nobler men, and she knew how to enrage them. She would always like to say, why change the past when you could own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. She's a rogue and a thief, and she'll tempt your fate. She would always like to say, why change the past when you can own this day? Today she will fight to keep her way. A rogue and a thief, and she'll tempt your fate. Sarah was never quite the wealthiest girl. Some say she lives in a...
Okay, hang on. Why did Sarah get an absolute banger for a tune? All the other ones are like, oh, Grey Warden, like hymns in a church. She gets like fucking top 20.
We don't...
Right. Okay, that's going to stick in my head for a long time now. Right, where are we going? What are we doing? We have got to get 14 power in order to go to a party. So, we've got to go to the party, Marquis's party. We've got to get smuggler's letters. Got to enter Valhalla. Valhalla. We've got to go to the Storm Coast with Bull. Okay, yep. Is that on the map? I'm guessing that's it. Go to the Marquis's party. Right. Okay. It's the Marquis's part. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so Marquis's party. Oh, I still feel bad for Varric. Let's bring Cassandra. She's a noble. Vivienne. I'm not going to bring Sarah. She doesn't get to go to a party. And Dorian. He's nobility, isn't he? Tevinter nobility, but nobility all the same. Or Blackwall. No, he's going to love a party. Dorian's going to love a party. Okay, this is like a precursor. This is practice for the Winter Palace. It's a little party. And we get to hopefully make sure that we represent the Inquisition well. Oh. You guys wait outside. I'm going to get my Riz on.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Belize.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Duparaquets to a minor lordship.
Would be nice.
Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Okay, that's not good. The Duparaquets were noble. They just lost their noble house.
The Duparaquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Duparaquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
A knight with the Iron Bull. Connections beyond Orlais? We stretch far and wide.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps?
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the Duparaquets into lordship.
Okay. Well, it's relatively easy, but I'm guessing we've got to do a war table mission to introduce her to the Antivans, which Josephine should be able to do pretty easily. Right. Are we... Is that everything? Or do we need more? Didn't say that there was a war table thing available. So, Josephine.
He likes them. Truly?
Very much, Lady Ambassador.
It's just butter and sugar. Ferelden taste is so... simple.
Hey! Nothing wrong with butter and sugar. Wait, what is that? Is that toffee? Butter and sugar. That makes toffee, doesn't it?
I must return to Val Royeaux to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
Okay. For God's sake, I've just come all the way from... Right. Let's bring the same team. Okay. Please don't get stabbed. Like, technically, the assassination contract is still out on you.
Those are not how wardens should be. At least one has to be true to what they are.
Blackwall. I've no report of him suffering any of this.
Well, there you go. Of course he wouldn't.
Okay. Some might say that's suspicious, but I'm going to go with we've got the only good warden. Hi, Josephine.
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price on my life.
I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them, that you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer.
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come into it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Valroyo when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
I can't imagine you doing that.
You seem a bit steady for such an outgoing lifestyle.
The life of an entertainer didn't suit me at all. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. We fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bard threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
It was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
No one merciful.
He seemed willing enough to murder you for the game.
Perhaps. I feel I'm the last to judge whether or not he would have actually used the blade. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
You saved your family with it.
Hold on to it. Don't lose sight of why you came here.
I will never forget you helped save the House of Montilyet, Inquisitor. And should you ever visit Antiva, stories of the welcome we'll give you will be told for years.
I want to go to Antiva. I want to see it, Zevran. I probably should have got with Josephine just so I can go to Antiva. I think that's everything here. Okay, next stop. We got Storm Coast with Iron Bull. I haven't done anything in the Storm Coast. Oh my God, I've literally done nothing here. Inquisition soldiers were dispatched to meet with a group of bandits operating the Storm Coast. Inquisition lost contact with its soldiers before their planned rendezvous with the bandits. Find the bandits and deal with them. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of stuff to get here. Oh, okay, there's some sort of red mine. Some sort of mine of red lyrium down there. Well, this looks like fun. Let's go to Storm's Coast. So we're going to be getting some Blackwall things, so we'll bring him. Iron Bull, obviously. And who do I want for my mage? Vivienne in the Storm Coast? No. That's not going to work. So, oh. I don't know why you guys have come in.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, wait. Right. Iron Bull. Blackwall. And Sarah. Let's bring Sarah. Can't imagine that's a particularly good team. It seems a bit erratic.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Thank you. Hisrad?
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions, or...
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I am wondering whether, like, Gat's come in and been like, the Talbashoth, or the, he's kind of masking himself as the Talbashoth. He's a Ben Hasrath, a spy. But to everyone else, he would look Talbashoth. And we've come in, and we've got him in Arashok armor. And then we've got Sarah over there, just some random elf that is also wearing some sort of Qunari armor. Well, pleased to meet you.
I look forward to working together.
Hopefully this will help both our peoples. Tevinter is dangerous enough without the influence of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunandar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hasrath agree. That's why we're here.
Cool.
Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
Bull?
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
What if the ship has mages?
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well. If the dreadnought can't handle them...
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
Okay. Why not sort of attack at sea?
If it's dangerous for the dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
And why a small force here?
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where. This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
All right, let's go.
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested 2 possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krim can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Okay. There's a lot of charges, and we do like Krem, so... what have we got? Oh no, hang on. Let's level everyone up. Blackwall. To the death. You taunt an enemy into a frenzy. Their damage output increases over time, but so does the amount of damage they take. The effect ends if you get out of range of the enemy. Ooh, okay. Let's go with that. While To the Death is active, your guard improves as your target takes damage and you correct weaknesses of your own. Seeing a challenged foe fall inspires you to hit even harder. Sarah, 2 points. Right, let's get... Flask of Lightning. Flask of Lightning is more concentrated, making time almost stop around you. Each enemy you damage while the effect is active takes additional electricity damage when it ends. Thunderstruck. And... Flask Master. 1,000 cuts. You choose a target, then dash to and fro. A shadow leaving blood with every leap. After you slice through other nearby foes, you land behind your target, striking deep. Wow. Go with that one. That. 'Cause then we can also get full draw. Is that everyone? Oh, Iron Bull's not in the group. Okay. Hey, Gat.
Just waiting on you and his Rado. Iron Bull, I guess.
So you knew Iron Bull?
You knew Iron Bull back when he fought in Saharon?
Yes. He led the group that freed me. I was a Magister's slave, and when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along. For company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And then you joined the Qun.
And you decided to start following the Qun after that?
What do you think? I just watched a giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
I've never heard this story.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Sure, Bull. Share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Bull in trouble?
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
You had trouble with the Qun?
It sounds like following the Qun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Qunari cannons.
So it was like Gatling
I was
gun.
so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family, who was still enslaved in Minrathos. I thought about leaving when the Qun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Qunari were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never going to change.
True. How did you end up here?
How did an elf end up working for the Qunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Qunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What were you doing before that?
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Qun, to get past justice to purpose. Some days are still difficult.
That's fair. So how will an alliance help me? What can they do?
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Qunari will help the Inquisition.
The answer to that is above my rank. But the Qunari don't really bargain. They don't know how. I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold, and you're too far away for supplies to be useful. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine. And the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Let's discuss the Qun.
Do you have a minute to talk about the Qun?
I'm a spy, Inquisitor, not a teacher. I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy. But I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
I admire it. There is a use for it. 100% is a use for it. Like this, this person here has found a home in the Qun. He's not being brainwashed. I think it serves certain people that crave a lifestyle where the choices and things like that are taken out of their life. Some people genuinely don't mind it. And yeah, I admire it.
I think the Qun's philosophy is fascinating. We could learn a lot from the Qunari.
It's a very different way of life. It's fair, at least. That's not something you can say out in this world very often. I like the simplicity. I like knowing my place and knowing that it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
Yeah, let's move.
I'll let you know when we're ready.
I await your pleasure, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just Pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Qunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
They're good kids.
I'm
They're
ready
good
to
kids.
head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
Clear out the
You
Venatori.
gave your chargers the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Ah, okay. Iron Bull really looking out for them. Or maybe he just wants the harsher enemy for himself. We've got Devour. Dragon Rage. You launch an attack fueled by your fury, ripping into foes for damage that increases as your own wounds deepen. Ring of Pain significantly increases the effect. You take damage with each swing. Looks like. For some, Dragon Rage is a dangerous ability. For you, it's the only way to fight. You now hit harder and reduce the cooldown time for Devour with every attack. Ravage. Just turn him into a living, breathing psychopath. Find the bandits and deal with them. Clear out the Venatori. Oh, it's that one, isn't it? I'm going to head off and attack some bandits. Let's just... I just realised I haven't actually looked up. There we go. Well, yours is actually the best one, so that's fine. Armour. You've got that, although I do question why you'd be wearing that. Amulet of Power. Is that Sarah? Oh, cool. Boop. Leaping shot. Long shot. And belt of that. Amulet of that. There we go. You must be able to have rings of something. Flash Fire. Mighty Blow. I think you've got that. I think you got Warcry. That's the taunting one. That's fine. Okay. Let's murder people.
Vince up ahead.
Don't let them warn the others.
Full draw. What? What? Protected by some magical fucking tree.
Can you make out any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, I'm still looting. For the love of God. Stop trying to impress your friend. Okay. Sniped.
You were in Denerim during the Blight, Sarah. Did you see many Grey Wardens?
Not a one. Not in person. They were killed or something.
Or something. Betrayed while defending a nation.
Right, well, I suppose there's worse, yeah?
Is there?
Well, yeah. Could have died defending some Poncy Fool's hat. Or stepped in shit. Was it raining? Could have been raining.
Point made. Could have been worse.
That's actually quite sweet. The fact that she also said it whilst it was raining. Gold ring. I realised I gave the amulet of power to Sarah. And for that lovely view into what you think is worse, Sarah. Shrapnel from the explosive fills the air and sets off deadly reactions that do more damage. Now knocks back the main target several meters. We got any other... I haven't even given her stealthy stuff yet. This flask coats you in an icy skin that increases your armor. Coats you in flames, yes. Whilst Flask of Flame is active, all of your abilities have no cooldown. Yes. Absolutely. So coat yourself in flames and then just spam attacks.
Get ready. We're close.
Okay. Let's see if the magical tree gets in the way this time. Where's the mage? Can I take out the mage? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, he got in the way. Shit. That's a level 16 mage. Did we get him? We got him. Boom. Level 16 mage. What have you got? Some cotton. Don't know why I bother. Slice of dread. I'm sorry, was that a helmet for Iron Bull? I thought he just has like the Vitars. Wow. Okay, hang on. We're going to have to go on settings here for a second. Display? Graphics? Hide helmet. There we go. Let's just keep that off for now. Oh my god, Iron Bull. Okay, it's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, that's fine. You can have that. You don't need anything. Jesus Christ. We've just got the Minotaur on our side now. Signal the Dreadnought.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the Dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the Dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
Yeah, get him retreat.
They've still got time to fall back if you signal them now.
Yeah.
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hasra think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Talvashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
Don't fucking look at me. No discussion? How do I make that decision? Morally, I love Krem. I love him. He's amazing. And I love that bit where we got to chat to all of them. They're his squad. But logically, of course we want the Qunari on side. And they might not die. What do I do? Okay. The Dreadnought's going to blow up by the mages if we let them retake the hill. We're going to be considered enemies of the Qun, so they might start attacking us. Iron Bull will be declared Talvashoth. He'll probably try to be assassinated. Bull's men will be left to die. The Dreadnought will be sacrificed. So much more than just the Dreadnought, though. It's an alliance with the Qun. Actually don't know. Save the men, get them all back, and then they might end up being killed. An alliance with the Qunari, but they could betray us. I want the alliance. He's hoping Krem is as good of a fighter as Bull is. Save the Dreadnought.
We need to hold that hill at all costs.
Yeah.
Can they do it?
Will the charges hold long enough?
Yeah. They'll get it done.
Hisrad, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't easy.
It doesn't matter. The Qun demanded it. Dreadnought's clear. Let's get out of here.
That didn't feel good. That really didn't feel good.
Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, my superiors have named you Basilit An. It means respected one. We would be honored to join you in the fight against Corypheus. You'll have Qunari support on the seas, as well as our full intelligence network.
Like, is that good, Bull?
Is that about what we were hoping for?
Yeah, it's good.
You won't be disappointed, Inquisitor. Hisrad. Marasis Shokra.
Panahedan, Gat. A Qunari alliance. That's a first.
I know this is something that's happened to you, but I could really do with some validation now. Please tell me I was right. Go take some time.
We'll speak more later.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Have a good one.
That was a bit more... That was a bit more blunt than I meant it. I meant it as in, like, go take some time for yourself.
Have to make sure it's cleared after. Don't need squires losing feet.
Acquired Qunari bench.
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain
In memory
for home and cause, when met the monstrous smile.
of the great
A
Cremesius,
man, his kin, through blood
I will stand on this chair.
a bastard of the gloom. A rising cut through bone and gut, an awful...
Hey, buddy.
You wanted to see me?
You're gonna throw me off the cliff, aren't you?
If you've got a minute, yes. Wanted some help dealing with this. The Bull's charges. What's left of them, anyway. Krem, Rocky, Dalish, all of them. Dead for the Iron Bull. A man who never really existed.
Okay. Whoa. Everything left of the charges fits in this. Are you not the bull anymore?
Should I start calling you Hisrod?
Nah, it just confuse everyone. Besides, you're mangling the pronunciation. But I think I'm done leading mercenaries into battle.
You don't have to change.
You can still be the Iron Bull.
I plan to. Chargers or no, it's a fun role, and I like Orlesian food. But I've been away from the Qun for too many years. This was a good reminder of who I really am. Now I can serve you and the Inquisition honestly. Sorry, guys. I don't know any prayers from the Chantry, or whatever Rocky and Dalish believed in. Atash varin kata, asit tale.
I honor their sacrifice in any way I can.
The Bull's chargers gave their lives for the Inquisition and for me. They will be remembered as heroes.
For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds. Thanks, boss. Didn't want to do this alone.
I was not expecting this video to be sad. Shit. Okay. We'll go see him again and see if he's okay with it, although I don't know, I'm a little worried for him.
Inquisitor.
That sort of blunt response of it's good to finally be back to who I am or something, like I've been away from the Qun for too long, I'm back to who I am now. It's a little bit more cold.
Yes?
How's our alliance?
How are we doing with the Ben Hasrath?
It's going well. Red's coordinating information drops. And with our naval power, we've put a stranglehold on any Venatori movement by sea. This is shaping up to be very helpful for the Inquisition.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Okay. We're doing good, right? Like, we're happy?
He looks like he could slit a throat. Not think twice.
Good to see you. That good at your
Sarah!
Love seeing you, yeah?
Well, you don't love me the right way, so shut up.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Bloody women with their free will.
What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Ability to be anything they
Control
want to be.
space.
Right. What else are we doing? We have got to enter Valama. Where the hell is Valama? Oh, actually, you know what? If we're doing a Varric mission... Let us make Bianca great again. I want to see if I can...
Try to find the maker, and that becomes blind.
I want to see if I can get Bianca actually a decent weapon. Bianca to become a decent weapon. Special shipments.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Stop talking to him. He's a grumpy old man. Right. What was I doing? Bianca. Right. Right. So what we need... Bianca aiming 2. We want to make that out of the best stuff we can do. Quillback leather, 15% critical damage bonus. Yeah, I mean, we've got enough quillback leather to make whatever we want after trying to get the deadly aim 1. Oh, wait, no. Bianca 1. Just looks like Biancal, but that's fine. So that's Bianca aiming 2. Sturdy or ornate? What does ornate give us? Is there a dex one? Nope. Ornate. There we go, right. Nine cunning. Problem is we don't have enough to actually do any of the decent ones, so we'll do 9 cunning. Bianca 1. Bianca arms 1 enhanced or 2. We'll go with 2. Right, we want the best of the best on this, so 37. 37 is the best. We've got Paragon's Luster, Lazurite. Then we want... Is there a dex? It is a little bit annoying, but Constitution and Strength. I wish we could have had dex or something, but... Fennec Fur, crit chance, flanking damage bonus. Let's just add to the crit damage. Boop. And Bianca 1. Binkle. There you go. That's a Binkle. Now, modify weapons. Barak. Bianca. Aiming module is to be replaced with Biancle. Sturdy grip. It's the same thing, but we're just improving it. And the precise limbs. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Binkle. Okay, so we've turned it into a machine gun now. Okay, this kind of works because we're never going to change Bianca. Bianca's always going to be on Varric, so actually giving it the Master Corrupting rune makes perfect sense. There we go. It's now the strongest thing in the world.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Okay. Well, where do we have to go? In the hinterlands. Oh. Okay. Guess the closest one will be this one. Okay, so we want Varric, who's still moping around. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's like a communism poster. He's fine. He's doing great. We're going against Darkspawn, so... A mage. Do we want a mage? We probably do need a mage. Dorian. Let's bring Solus. Imagine Solus would want to help out. Now, unintentionally, I've just made Varric the strongest one of the party because of the Master Cleansing Rune and the Bianca updates. I do wish that there, in the Arcanist thing, or the Artificer thing, there was a method of creating something like that. No, not as good, obviously. It's something about Bianca's crossbow's magic, but... Right. What do we got? Varric, 3 points to spend. Hey, man, do you wanna join me? Master the proper placement. Reduction time. Cunning unlocked 3. Do that, and I think we were going down the poison route with him. We've got hook and tackle. You hurl a light grappling hook at a target and yank hard as you leap to pull yourself towards it. No. Restore stamina whenever you crit. Awesome.
Inquisitor, I have something for you.
Right. Oh wait, Solus has leveling up. Right. Yes. The Inquisitor. That wasn't the one I was supposed to get up. It's this. Oh, screw you, Varric. Boop. Murder the Hallers. I don't know if we really need Haller stuff now, because that is a low-level crafting tool, but... I'm sorry, I think that was the first time I ever used that mass grenade ability. I was not expecting it to be that amazing. Holy crap. Well, I think we've got our new mission. We're going to be powering that thing up. Oh, bees. Oh, that's a point. I haven't recouped my bees. Keep forgetting to do that. Because I also need to try and work out where to get, like, there's a dragon thorn in order to upgrade the bees. I just want to kill Corypheus with some bees, with some wasps in. Ooh. And we still need to find a logging stand. It was a threat. Royal elk fruit. Some iron. Valamar. Right. Hopefully we learn a little bit of Bianca lore. The crossbow, I couldn't give a damn about the dwarf. But if Varric dies, can we use Bianca?
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
That is very fair. Why should they be protected? I mean, let them.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
Okay. I know that voice actor from somewhere. I can't think where. Do you know what it actually does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric needed a safe for his shard. I'm the one who built it for him.
Oh, wow, okay. How did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of deep roads entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
Well, I hope you know how to fight.
If you're coming with us, I hope you can handle a fight.
No, I thought I'd cower helplessly while you do all the work.
She's a decent shot.
Decent?
You want me to admit you're better than me in front of the Inquisitor?
Let's not waste any more time, shall we?
Okay, better than Varric. I'll take your word for it. Solus. Alright, what have we got here? What's the... You create a tiny rift that pulls enemies towards a central point? Absolutely, because then I can have the area of effect shots.
Must be an old dwarven outpost.
What was it for?
Trade, maybe? Your guess is as good as mine.
Whoa. I love their sort of... Whoa, hang on. Go away. I was admiring the architecture. What was that? Okay, this is a bit weird. Is this like an Orzammar, but the top's been breached? It's unnerving that now Solus can create breaches like I can. I mean, he's mastered his craft, fair play to him, but he's ousting me out of a job. Drakestone.
That warrior needs to die!
Yeah, you guys have got him. Hello. Die. What do we have here? Part a note on security. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them further in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Okay. Fresh food? Jesus.
Allow me.
I hear you want to go through a wall. Allow me. Boom! What a man. Okay. Explodes into a puddle that slows... Okay. Worth it. I was about to say, like, if the... sorry for making you burst through a wall and for it to be, like, nothing in there, but the pitch grenade works.
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
It's fair. Okay. Defaced Carter notice. Much of Valama remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 past noon. A series of notes have been scrawled below this notice. Stop wasting time on the damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move, and you want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set. We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. L. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door, and just how will you make me sorry? tea. I'll use my imagination and knives. Yeah, that's fair. Knives and imagination go a long way. An angry note. First Liska, now Brenner. Caught him trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenner, so you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. So this is where the boss is. Now let's go to the lower terraces then. Gears and a mechanism. I want to see if that dwarvish tea set is as good as I thought.
How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall.
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
Okay. Can't you sense Darkspawn? Hello. Ow.
Get up, you lazy. Not even worth looting.
Damn it. Oh, shit. Get him. Destroy. Oh my god, they did nothing. I swear I'm not doing a huge amount of damage with these. Oh shit, it does go down quite a lot.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
Blackwall, go kill it. Blackwall. Thank you. You have one job, buddy. Be the wall in the way. Yep. Shit. You're doing great, Maddie. Death! Okay. Dude. Whenever you do that ability, I'm going to think I'm going to have to start putting down my own hand to close it. Energize?
Perhaps if I made an attempt.
Yeah. What are you energizing?
Let's hope that holds the Darkspawn back.
What, those 8, 9, 10 planks of wood? That's what we're just leaving to hold the Darkspawn. Sure, why not? I'm sure that'll be fine. Halls of the Elders.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
Huh. Bogdan. I feel like I know that name from somewhere. Oh, can I talk to her, actually? Where is she? Okay, she's not actually here. I was wondering if I could talk to her about Sandal. Oh wait, hang on. Bogdan was Bogdan the guy with him? That's Bodan. Dwarven gear. Hello. Mosaic piece. Ah, shit. I'm full. Let's get rid of the junk. We don't need money. I will keep that just because it does stuff. From now on, we're not picking up white pieces. I mean, we don't really need this now because Iron Bull's got fucking dread. And he is an absolute unit now. I'm assuming we're going to get some decent stuff towards the end of this. Right. I'm sure Bianca could do this herself, and I'm pretty sure Varric can, but... Oh, that whole time you were waiting here because you knew where you were supposed to go. Hello?
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
Are you an artificer?
This is your work. Are you an artificer?
I've been known to build the occasional trap, weapon, or otherwise lethal device now and then. I take it you're a builder too? You've got the telltale, how do I take that apart and put it back together look in your eye.
Yes, I am. Recognize. You read my mind.
That might have been word for word what I was thinking, yes.
If you're going to replicate these, start with a lock and build outward. Trust me, it'll save a lot of time.
Thank you, I will.
After you.
Okay, I love her. Varric, you're dumped. Oh, whoa,
Get up, you lazy son!
Hi. Bye. I wasn't expecting
This is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
Well, you're not wrong. Hello there. I like how Varric can't use a bow, which I find very interesting. Destruction? Oh my god, it did nothing! Pokeball, go! Oh my god, that does so much! Oh shit. Well, if I'd have known they were there...
How long are you going to be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not going to kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Oh, is it like they're a couple, but he's from a different... Dwarvens use castes, don't they? So maybe he's from a different one of them, or... Parents disapprove. It's like every romantic story. Yeah, if I'd have known these guys were here, I wouldn't have used my giant Rift of Doom before I got there. I wonder if there's a way to make it recharge quicker, because I do like the move. It's way overpowered, but... Paragon's Luster. Darkspawn Alpha Shield.
you are. They won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Varric?
You want to say something, Varric?
Andraste's ass, Bianca. You're the leak?
When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You've had people studying it for years now, and they've come up with nothing. I just wanted to figure it out.
You're not saying everything. Come on. Come out with all the truth.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
I found out that red lyrium... it has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this woman, Jonica. She seemed really eager to help with my research. So I gave her a key.
I know that name.
Janica? The warden who was trying to control Corypheus?
DLC.
Maker's breath. I knew something seemed off.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that is like a massive, massive thing. So, lyrium must be organic, I guess is what you're trying to say? Because only organic things can get the blight. So what is it? It's like, is it like the river Styx? Like everyone dead, kind of their souls go there? Varric, tell me about Janica.
That name means something to you, Varric.
She was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. She was more than a little obsessed with him.
Why did you come with us?
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
You've put this on us. Like, it is your fault, but it isn't. You didn't intend to do it. No, I'm going to be blunt here. You've done a lot of damage.
You'll have to answer for all the damage you've done.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
Get a room, you two. Varric is right.
The red lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
The bitch just trying to intimidate me? I am a spiteful person. I'll kill Varric just to call your bluff. Speak with Varric about all this. I'm assuming I can't just speak to him now. And I'm assuming I can't get... Hang on, what's that? Hello? Pokeballs! Yeah. It's a big one. Okay. gear. Yeah, that thing that Solus does now, the Rift, is literally what I do. Use the gears. Done it. Can I swap to somebody else and they also do it? No. Okay. Blackhawk, you're strong. You do it. And I'll make you a better shield rather than one made of cheese. I mean, to be fair, the cheese has worked as a shield because there's a knife in it.
Some people make their living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Right. Well, let's get some valuable. Oh, red on the map, red on the map, red on the map. Okay. Darkspawn everywhere. That's a darkspawn. Oh, who's shooting me? Hey, buddy. Did you get a little lost? Pokeballs! Okay. Dwarven banner. I'm assuming there's going to be lots of valuables here then. It seems to be just a lot of metal, which I'm more than happy to have. I do like crafting things, and Drake Stone is definitely a decent one. Bianca arms. So is this like the Varric, the Varric loyalty mission? Ooh, hello. It's not obscenely good, but the Bianca Arms 3 will definitely be a plus. Okay. Oh, we're at the entrance. I guess we head home. That was enlightening. So that Deep Roads entrance makes it all the way down to Bartran's Folly, which is the mine from Dragon Age 2. I do like how much they are including previous games in this. Like, it's not an overwhelming amount, but there's a heavy influence. This means we can head back to... yeah, we're going to head back to Skyhold now. Sarah was never an agreeable girl. Right. Oh, Venatori killed the Dorian. We can go kill a Venatori. Why not? Can get my bees back up. Replenish all. And change party. Venatori killing. Oh, he's chill. Varric's now chill. Dorian, we have to have. Fireball? Yeah, you're fine, man. Like you're happy. Genuinely worried about Iron Ball now. We'll have to do a couple more story missions and then see how he kind of talks to us from now on. I'm sure it'll be fine. They went out the way they wanted to. Dying on a hill for somebody else's beliefs. Oh, those poor Chargers. Seriously, guys, ambient dialogue. Chuck it any way you want.
We should look around.
I will. Whole chest for a balanced dagger. A Carter coat. Dwarf-only rogue. Well, Varric, I guess that's for you. Venatori. Dorian. Murder. Pokeballs, go! Dorian just casually taking their mate and killing them with him. Okay. Stupid Pokeballs. Right. To Skyhold. Those are all the places we've got to take Dorian to murder people. I want to talk to Varric. See if he's got any enlightening things to tell me about Bianca. I do like we got the little artificer conversation though. That was a nice little nod. I do wish they did a bit more of that actually in Mass Effect, depending on what you were, because we had that sort of engineer one in the Omega DLC, which I thought was very cool. It's like, you can't possibly reroute all the power. Yeah, maybe a scrub can't, but I am not a scrub. Hey, buddy.
I'm glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Just talk your way out of it, man.
You managed to talk your way out of most things.
That's what I do, isn't it? If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
Fair enough. Want to chat?
So, you've been hanging out with Three Eyes?
Yes.
He does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
I'll stick with my traps.
Personally, I'm happy with traps.
Hey, if they keep your skin in one piece, that's all that matters.
Tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Oh. So why is the guild after her?
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
It kind of does. How do you know Bianca?
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Oh, she's married.
Bianca is married? Somehow I thought that the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
Did she make your crossbow?
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
Oh. So Bianca did make the crossbow. 100% she did make the crossbow. But if he were to tell anyone, it puts it at risk of being overheard or him being betrayed. And they would kidnap the dwarf Bianca and make her make more of them. How long have you been together?
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
I guess that's it.
Sure.
Okay, just saying, you're not together, she's married.
So, you've been... he does good work. Nothing compared to Bianca, though.
He told...
That's the envy talking. Bianca is a master.
Are you going to bring this up every time I go past now? Right. Well, unfortunately, we can't build a Bianca.
Please tell Lord Dorian that I can't get him an invitation to the Wintersun Ball in Leeds. He won't be surprised.
Leeds.
He said it would probably be beyond you. It's not beyond me, it's... Tell him I'll try.
Dorian playing Josephine there. Okay. Right, what are the updates with these? We have still got to get some power, I think. Protect the Darkspawn person. Find the source of the Darkspawn attacks. Grey Wardens fought bravely and with great skill. The town of Valmord was saved and the Wardens themselves took few casualties. They await further commands. Okay, cool. So we are just sending the Grey Wardens after Darkspawn. Inquisitor, the Darkspawn at Val Gamond have been slain, but it remains unclear what brought these creatures to the surface. There is no obvious sign, and I am quite concerned that they might still pose a threat to pose a danger. Marquis Buffon has made clear her wishes that we now depart, which leaves me even more suspicious, as most would welcome further help in these dangerous times. The Grey Wardens have volunteered to assist with the investigation of this mystery in whatever capacity the Inquisition deems most fitting. Someone may have been mining the area and freed the Darkspawn that way. The Blight is many things, but it is not subtle. My scouts can easily track the corruption to source. Let the Wardens spread out, scour the area, they'll find out where the Darkspawn are coming from. Yep.
Inquisitor.
Happy to let them do their own thing. They know what they're looking for, they know what they're doing. I have 30 power! I think...
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders.
I've got some more
Perhaps
time.
they can be useful to us after all.
I don't know what level I am, but
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Okay. Tell me about Gaspard.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the empress.
Gaspard has the chevaliers.
Aren't the chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Right, okay. Tell me about Briala.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Celine had an elven lover.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
And tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
Gaspard is Celine's heir, then?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Why not just send a warning?
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Well then, with all that information, I guess we better go start.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halam Sharal, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus' assassin to strike. We can arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais, if we hurry. Okay. So, we're going to a grand ball. No. Oh, hang on. Wouldn't... No, they said they're servants. The information came out from servants. Isn't that kind of Red Jenny? That's kind of the point of the Red Jennies, is that they are everywhere. But she's going to hate it at a ball. Maybe she can put us in contact with people. Dorian? Yeah, it's a Tevinter. Maybe we don't bring a Tevinter. Cassandra, 100%. Vivienne, 100%. Who else is best for a diplomatic? Varric. He's too common. Like, he's intelligent enough, 100%, but in terms of that sort of company, maybe not. Blackwall. Kind of rugged hero, but again, not really. Solus? Yeah, maybe not. Ironbull, definitely not. Especially not communist Ironbull. I think out of everyone, he would be the most at home. But it is still a Tevinter mage. And I don't think Tevinter is really going to be welcome there. Yeah, go on then. Let's bring Dorian. We'll bring Dorian. Confirm. Hope that was a good thing to do. Right. Vivienne, Madame Dufair.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Okay. Damn!
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which Emperor would that be?
Which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy.
You're flirting with
I'm
yourself.
not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Aren't we exciting people?
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
I'll deal with the elves. It's worth having a look at.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
We can do.
Is that the Inquisitor?
Right.
What? A marcher? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevellians, I've heard.
The Orlesian court is pleased to see a noble, even a marcher, leading the Inquisition. You're off to a good start. Okay. I am very glad. Noble woman.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is it valuable?
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Sounds serious. Interesting stratagem. That's interesting stratagem you have here.
What's your game? Are you trying to convince the Comtesse that you treasure her gift? Or just gain importance by getting the Inquisitor to run a menial errand for you?
You just gained court approval, which is usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is, the better.
I assure you, the ring truly is lost, and I must find it or risk terrible repercussions. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Or keep it to sell.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Keep looking.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification.
Alright, well, court approval, 55 out of 100. I'm guessing if we get it to 100, they'll
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same...
let us in. I don't know.
Crown Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
Question is, are we going to lose it later on?
Is that the Inquisitor?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd
And does that mean that, does that
Is
mean
it true
that...
the Inquisitor was
Shut
led
up.
out of the Fade by Andraste?
Yeah, does it mean we're going to, like, get chucked out if it reaches 0? Hala statues. Statuettes required. Okay. It's a Hala statue.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
Okay.
Always shirking their duties.
So we're going to have to find a load of statues to unlock doors. Oh, for God's sake, I haven't sold anything. Shit. Let's go and have a look in the eastern storage room.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the dales?
Hello? Halle, ha! Okay. Always happy for there to be some
Have a report on the
masterworks and things, schematics, word I'm looking for, to make. Requires storage key. So we're not even in the party yet, and we're just like breaking into everything. Approach the talking nobles. Hello.
This is a private conversation. Please, leave.
The game told me to. Find a safe spot to eavesdrop. Oh my God.
Interesting.
I'm just going to sit here and listen to them.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Right. Storage key.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war.
Yeah, it's fine. She will, I promise. Storage key. Secret merchant tree. This is like a scavenger hunt. One clue leads to the next clue or something. Right. Enter the Winter Palace.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll be careful.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like wicked grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
You might want to warn the others.
Might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Oh, she...
And Raste watch over us all.
Oh my god. This to her is actually like going into the Fade. Just be thankful I didn't bring Sarah and Cole. You'd have had an aneurysm trying to keep them in charge. Okay. Political party time. I mean, everything is being examined. There's the Inquisitor. Look how weirdly he walks upstairs. Hello, good evening. No, it is impossible to walk upstairs normally.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize
Cullen.
him,
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with. This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better. This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when...
I heard the Grand Duke invited...
These two are just like mopey little warriors, like have to wear a suit.
Why are there so many elves
I had hoped to tour the royal
The
wing
Empress
gardens
invited
again.
them.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed.
Ooh. Like, how much are we just like wandering off? Need the royal wing key. Like, surely I should be using
Any
it.
news of Paragon?
Interesting.
Losing court approval. Into palace. Locked from the other side. It's like, ah, there's the Inquisitor. He's like roaming through the entire house.
Waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah, all
What is
gossip is.
Gaspar up to?
I'm not listening in on people.
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspar would make Celine nervous.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
I'm the Inquisitor, damn it. Gaspard. Hello. I'm not with him.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
Get on with it.
Antagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine. Madame Vivienne, First Enchanter of the Circle of Magi, Enchanter of the Imperial Court, Mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, Lord Dorian Pavus, Member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallwood Pavus of Azariel, Sir Callan Stanton Rutherford of Hunleaf, Commander of the Forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, Veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and Left Hand of the Divine, and Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Is that everyone? These are my attachés. Come on, Josephine, you're embarrassing me. Together we are the Inquisition. Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Wait, is that how you're supposed to do it, or was that...
Inquisitor.
Like...
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Just after Josephine's gone like, we have to be subtle. You cannot show them your cards. An assassin's here. Okay, so we've got to be vague. Everything's got to be in riddles. Like, we can't just say there's an assassin. We have to hint at it. And I guess the middle one, though the weather may turn foul.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
Cool off the ball. So again, I cannot possibly do it credit. It's a politician's armor, a politician's answer.
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition.
I love the game.
Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
What?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Yeah, I don't want to dance.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Another Lady Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thedas, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Of course, every word. Especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
Josephine, I am meeting your family. You need to understand that I will be messing with you. Who would you support here?
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Yeah. How's the evening going, ladies?
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, your worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette...
Sorry, Josie.
Please continue, Josephine.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Any tales about Josephine? Tell me about embarrassing stories.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Ah, sisters.
Can you believe the
Speak with
Inquisition filled
Liliana.
its ranks
I heard
with
Celine was having the entire wing redecorated. But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
That's the exit. Where is Lilia? Oh, she might actually be through there, that's why. Oh, Vivienne. Hello.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
What's with the masks?
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a son, a lover, a friend, is not the same man who speaks for Andraste and leads the Inquisition. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
Okay, there's a degree of intelligence there, actually. I always thought it was just pretentious Orlesians. French, basically. Have you seen anything?
Anything happening I should know?
Keep an eye out for Celine's pet apostate. I've no doubt she's involved in this.
Celine's pet apostate. Is that Briala? You're having fun, aren't you?
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Any advice about the court?
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
Who's the 7th member that's indisposed? Who do you support?
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
That is 2 votes for Celine.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Laurent was the love of my life. You
Oh,
remember
Council of
my
Heralds.
husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Smile, Commander. You're so handsome when you smile.
He is just as handsome when he doesn't.
Okay.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Any advice?
You have any advice?
Orlesian's social events don't fall within my area of expertise.
That's fair.
There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who would you support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You appear to have admirers.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Not enjoying the party?
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Do you have anything to report?
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
You may continue being floated upon.
What were they doing in the western approach? It's a wasteland.
Renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspard's
Wait, I can just wander around wherever I want? Surely, like... Who the hell are you? Oh, wait, that's the Empress Celine. I'm just completely allowed to wander around here. So much for security. If I was the assassin...
Where has that servant gone?
Are you happy to see me at all, Josie?
It may not have been wise.
Is that him?
Right.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the faith?
Well, we'll head out, and I'm guessing Leliana is through here. To the vestibule.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate in court?
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
I mean, that's definitely worth investigating.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Not a problem. There's my Cassandra. There we go. Hello.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
What, Dorian? I know you hate it, but would you like to dance?
I don't suppose you'd like to dance, Lady Cassandra.
Now? This is hardly the time. We're here to find a killer, not dance.
Bitch! Have you seen anything yet?
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Yeah, this guy's trying to get your attention, I think. So what do you think of this?
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
Oh, okay. You think so?
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Okay. Keep your eyes open then.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Huh. That is interesting. Okay. Well, I think before we go deep into this mission, which is going to be interesting... Can I change? Changing equipment is disabled at this time. Oh, that's annoying. As are my abilities. So, murder is not an option. We might actually have to politic our way out of this one. Well, that was an up and down episode. I guess we're getting into the nitty-gritty of stuff now. Loyalty missions where choices have to be made, not good ones. Have I made mistakes? Almost certainly. Will I make more? 100%. But that decision with Iron Bull is a difficult one. We will hope that it comes to fruition and doesn't bite me in the arse. But thank you everyone for watching and continuing to watch this playthrough. It's like 15 days, like 2 weeks until Veilguard. I've got my work cut out trying to get there, but we will do our best. So thank you everyone for keeping up with this and enjoying the playthrough, and I will see you all very, very soon.